Uh, hold up. Okay. Hold up. Okay. Never mind. It's playing at the same time. Okay. Alright. So this is gonna be one little doozy. I haven't pulled up any Limbus content for a while. So I wanna like do a little bit of this. I mean, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun probably. Really wish I had something to check on my stuff. So did I already do? Yeah, okay. So I've already done the weekly bonuses. 4 or 5 clear. I'm gonna claim this real quick, and I'll go ahead and do the event. Let's see. I haven't like looked into the majority of this stuff really, so can't wait to have fun with this. What do I have in here? That's a lot. I think I was going to go for more salt, so I'll just do that. So, I guess we can try this out now. To the theater, bonuses. I have that. Interesting. Let's go do this. We want normal because we haven't done that yet. And now I'll do hard mode. Excuse me. Let's go back to this real quick. Excuse me. I guess this could go. It's not really doing much. This is basically the full team. It's quite unfortunate actually. Alright. So we 4 already. Okay. Let's have a shot at this. This is gonna be one interesting event. Which this would be a lot better if I had my phone. If I know where I put it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so then I could set this bit up. Right. Yes, I need to set this up correctly. Okay, there we go. I was exploring a lobotomy corporation branch when my consciousness sinks into the depths. The sense of cognition itself, a concept without form, floats into the shadow of an ever-widening river, swept up in its currents out to nowhere. When we ran into an abnormality, but sawed. You'll be sawed. But Saw told us that Hongyon's Lobotomy Corporation branch should be free of any abnormalities. The abnormality, which had appeared out of nowhere, was more otherworldly than any we'd encountered so far in our journey. And deep blue. Oh. It was fathomlessly blue and seemed to have a pull that endlessly drew us into itself. Just as I was about to recall this abnormality, yes, of sceneries, and a flood of incalculable thoughts crash into my mind like wild waves before ebbing away from its shores. I'm struggling here. It's fine, probably. I was already lost and adrift somewhere within my own consciousness when I realized this. Just how long am I going to be adrift? The sensation of my own consciousness floating away is quite the unfamiliar one. I floated about in that strange state for a while. An unfamiliar voice seizes my aimlessly drifting consciousness. Excuse me. Are you Dante? The fog of my vision clears as the voice breaks through the waves, and a concerned expression comes into view. Yes, I am. Ah, what a relief. Gregor, I think Dante has come to. So who are? I was about to ask further questions to the stranger with particularly long, animal-like ears, but I felt the drowsiness coursing back with the terrifying memories of the dream, rendering me unable to speak. I have to get a hold of myself. After an indeterminate amount of time had passed, I barely managed to wake myself from slumber to get a grasp of my surroundings, only to find myself surrounded by more unfamiliarities. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this. I love this character. I haven't played Arknights, and I don't know what Arknights is, but maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll play it. Excuse me. There was that stranger from earlier, sitting atop a rock and silently taking in the sights. A young girl who probably saved my life. Wait, so were those animal ears after all? Okay, that's not important right now. I have to prioritize figuring out just where in the world I ended up in. So where? We're standing by the Iberian coastline. How are you feeling? A little out of it, but I'm okay otherwise. Iberia, huh? Yes, we're in Iberia. I'm hoping I pronounced that correctly. Well, given that we're next to an ocean, maybe I drifted all the way to U-Corp's Great Lake. Iberia? I don't think that's part of U-Corp, isn't it? Iberia was an unfamiliar name, but that was all I had to go on. Given that the city was still full of unknowns, more unknowns than knowns to me. I radioed your colleagues when you briefly woke up earlier. They'll be here any minute. I see. Who are they? Wait, my colleagues? You must have run into the sinners then. The fog of my mind immediately cleared as soon as I realized that the sinners were all nowhere to be seen. Sinners? I think so. I ran into them earlier. They were looking all over the place for someone with a clock for their head. It was a pretty unique description, so I could tell right away that you were the person they were looking for. So this clock head does come in handy. I mean, I guess. I mean, who else? I mean, I don't know. I guess. I mean, in their world, probably. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. Excuse me. Gas. Manager Bud. Dante. Okay. Wait, that's the wrong voice. That's not the right voice for Dante. Not Dante, for Hong Lu or Gregor. I had woken up in an unfamiliar place to an unfamiliar face, and in the midst of all of this all-around sense of displacement, the faces that appeared before me were certainly a sight for sore eyes. Gregor, Hong Lu. Miss Rabbit here told me she found you unconscious by the ocean. I came as fast as I could, and oh boy, I was worried that something bad might have happened. Glad to see you're doing fine. Were you lost at sea? I don't know. Well, I do think I'm fine, though. I guess not having any way to drink water's finally come in handy. Strange. Okay. You should go get that checked out just in case. Wait, your head's waterproof, right? Gregor takes a moment to steady his breathing, then mutters a casual quip as he lights a cigarette. Well, he doesn't seem that concerned. Maybe we're not actually in that much danger. So, what happened? Where are we? Do you remember entering that lobotomy court branch Jin told us about? Hopefully I said that correctly. Yeah. Yeah, we ran into a new abnormality and got sucked into it before we even had the chance to do anything. Man, I really thought that was it for us, especially with you getting sucked in there too, Manager Bud. But when we came to, despite waking up with our faces down in some ditch, we were all fine without a scratch. Though there was quite the mess when we realized that you'd gone missing. We wanted to search for you immediately, but it took a while before we got a better bearing of where we were. Fascinating. So we're not at U-Corp's Great Lake? Okay. Some of us consider that to be a distinct possibility, but it's unlikely. Ishmael was really certain that we were not in District 21. Oh, Ishmael's here? Oh yeah, because of the... Okay. She did concede that we might be in an unknown area within the Great Lake of the outskirts, but that doesn't seem likely either, given what the rabbit-eared lady there said. The outskirts region of the Great Lake. I've met all kinds of people from all over Terra, but I've never met anyone who referred to the Iberian Sea that way. Terra, Iberia. As I found myself puzzled by these unfamiliar terms, a very obvious question suddenly struck me. Speaking of which, who are you? Who are you? Huh? Really? You fellas haven't introduced yourselves to each other yet? Excuse me. It's just that it's all just a lot to take in. It's understandable. You did just wake up from a pretty harrowing experience. She is actually, would you like to do the honors yourself? I'm gonna screw this up. I'm Amia. Amia? Amia. This is probably right. I'm Amia, the leader of Rhodes Island. Please just call me Amia. Shit, okay. Anyways. That's quite unfortunate. You are adorable. You are adorable. Old. Okay. It's so fine. Alright. That's okay. Anyways, where was I? Andante, manager at Limbus Company. I know I'm late, but thanks for saving my bacon. I would put more emotion into that, but like there's someone, okay. Alright. Sometimes, okay. Alright. Let's continue. It seems that this Rodeo Island is a pretty big pharmaceutical corporation, but Gregor trails off ominously and scratches his head before continuing with some mild trepidation. Okay. This young lady with the rabbit ears doesn't know what the head is at all. I know exactly. Okay. Man, I can't even explain. Alright. As far as I know, there aren't any organizations in Terra with the same characteristics as the one Mr. Gregor explained. At least, not with a name like the Head. Nice. Also, sorry, it's Rhodes Island, not Rodeo. Okay. Alright. Sorry, Gregor's kind of bad with names. Thanks, Gregor. Okay. So, what you're saying is that we're not in the city anymore? Well, what do you expect, man? We're not in U-Corp territory no more. We're not even anywhere. What do you think? You got sucked into an abnormal. Okay. I do wonder how that functions if we're gonna ever encounter that abnormality. I mean, like, it would be so cool. It would be like really cool if like they have a bit where the official, not official, like the actual Limbus company extracts this abnormality in some sort of way. Because like if there's like quote unquote no abnormalities, like what if they just extract that, bring it to their base, and then have it there, and then like when it does a thing, they can like call in the sinners, not like the Limbus company bus, to the headquarters, so that way they can interact with this in case there's like any other collaborations. Like that would be really cool. But continuing on, do you guys not have voices? I would love this. I would love to hear voices. It'd be weird for any higher up at these huge corporations to know less about the head than we do, let alone be completely clueless about it. Interesting. Okay. Well, maybe we've tumbled into a previously undiscovered zone of the outskirts, or the ruins. Probably. Probably, Gregor. Probably. Or maybe we've really found ourselves in a completely different world. If their conjecture, I can't speak. If their conjecture is correct, we're in a way bigger trouble than I thought. Yeah, how do you get back? This wasn't like the time we accidentally stranded ourselves in the outskirts via a door in the corridor. Well, I wasn't really aware of that. I didn't read. I skipped through the majority of it. I'll probably read it. I'll probably like make a bit for this. It's like one person that keeps on popping up. Well, hello there. Welcome to the stream. I'm mostly reading the story for once in my life. Anyways, enjoy your stay. I'm not too sure how to properly stream, but this is like I'm still trying out stuff. So where was I? Oh yeah. So this is, we already did this. Amia stared at me with some concern, as though she felt my distress. I think I can draw a connection to something else that's happening here. Really? Really? Yes, recently anomalous signs and events have been occurring in Iberia, ever since a mysterious dimensional door appeared at sea. I don't know if they did collaborations, but this sounds pretty familiar in some sort of way. Anyhow, and it's been said that this dimensional door is connected to something very, very distant, to something we've never observed before. So, it seems reasonable to theorize that the dimensional door is how we managed to cross over to this world. Maybe it's not a door. Maybe it's something else. I really would have appreciated Faust's input, but she's not here, isn't she? Nuh-uh. Faust is not here, so you're screwed either way. Okay. Where'd all the other sinners go anyway? A bit late on the uptake to be gawking around for the other sinners now, don't you think? They're at a settlement near here, where they're all helping out with various odds and ends of the village, while taking turns searching for Dante, of course. Well, he's here now. Wait, no, we're here now. Yeah, we're here now, aren't we? You know, I never thought about how difficult it would be to search for someone when we're like fish out of water, too. Man, barely got even a week of sleep since yesterday. Alright, okay then. Everyone's got to be real tired then. So it's just you two out here for now. No, Ishmael and Yusing are the other half of the search party, and we just happen to be the last group in the rotation. They must be searching elsewhere to find you, Manager Bud. You got the news early thanks to Mia's comms gear, but the other team didn't. This gives me like, what is it? What have you done? What horrible things have you done? Type feeling, because this is a very funny face. Yeah, we got lucky. The other team, well, we don't have any way to get in touch with them, so they'll probably continue their search until their shift is done. Sister. Oh, are we talking about that village you mentioned earlier? Uh-huh. Right. You've not been there yet, huh? I guess it's a bit off the beaten path. Well, we're gonna have to rendezvous with the other. I hate this. With the other sinners anyway. So let's head to the village for now. Oh. Something seemed to pique Amiya's interest as she fell into a contemplative silence before carefully speaking up. I would like to accompany you there. Sure, I don't see why not. You helped us find Manager Bud, and more importantly, you seem to know a lot more about this place than we do. Alright. Sorry, I had to mute myself. Oh. Well, hello there. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. I have not read like any of the story. So I'm reading the event stuff. It's gonna be fun, I swear. Hopefully. I don't know how to properly stream, so this is I don't know what to consider this, but I hope you enjoy. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. Sure. I don't see why not. You've helped us find Manager Bud, and more importantly, you seem to know a lot more about this place than we do. I don't actually know Iberia that well either, but I should be able to be some. Okay. But I should be able to be of some help. They've closed their borders and have practically locked out any foreign influences from affecting them, but I did get a briefing before the mission. Closed the borders, huh? And how did you get in, Miss Amiya? We followed Dr. Calcit's direction and illegally crossed our country border. Ah, yes, that sounds quite familiar. Anyways, ignoring that. Illegally? Yeah, illegally. Quite strange if they closed off their borders. Of course, somehow getting there seems quite illegal. Oh, does that mean you crossed the border without obtaining any permission, Mia? We had to cross the border somehow in order to investigate how and why the dimensional door came to be. Sounds suspicious. Huh. Is it normal for pharmaceutical companies to be doing that? I don't think they're a pharmaceutical company no more from that information. Large pharmaceutical companies often dispatch their agents for missions. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yes, Rhodes Island is, in its essence, a pharmaceutical company researching treatments for people infected with orphy. Orphy? Yeah, I think that's how it is. Orphy. But we also work to prevent and assist in the management of various situations that can occur in high-risk areas. High-risk areas, huh? Wait, what about your companions? I doubt you came all the way here on your own. Oh yeah. You gotta have some people, right? That's, we were forced to split up due to certain forces that were in pursuit. Wait, stop! Amia's ears twitched as she came to a stop and began scanning the surrounding area. Then, there. As we stood about confused, Amia noticing something, pointing towards the seahorse hidden behind large and cracked rock formations. What were we supposed to do? Huh? There, we saw someone wielding a lengthy greatsword. I rather see the ego artwork because it's nice. Bickering with two familiar faces. Again, move. You're in the way. You needn't worry as you do. We have had ample experience battling monsters who are much like them. Listen, I'm not worried. Come on. Better to have 3 fighters than 1, right? Besides, you're the first person we ran into out here, so we've got a lot of questions to ask. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. Welcome. My apologies. I can't. I haven't really paid attention to the chat that much, or the viewers and such. It's hello. Anyways, yeah. I don't have that much to speak. I apologize. But moving on, I guess. Yi-Sang, Ishmael, Dante, you are unharmed. I really wish there was something where it actually shows damage in a way. I mean, there is, but they do it for some characters, and it's it won't happen again. So it's quite disappointing. Huh? Yeah. Hello. Good morning. I think. Hello. Kinda, I guess. I don't have too much to check. I'm using my phone to see chat at the moment, but hello. Welcome to the stream. I guess I'm most likely gonna be awkward trying to reply to comments or messages. Okay, sure. Who? Hold on. Who are you? Give me a minute. Sick. That's nice. That's cool. Alright. Well, hello there, everyone. I'm just looking at the story of the collaboration event. I have not read any of like the main story stuff or the intervalos. I've been mostly like speedrunning the entire game until I hit Kanto 8, and like everything else, I just want to like get past everything at the time. But here I am now. I'm this is like my first actual bit reading the story, and I have no idea what has occurred. I recall Hongwon, Juchun, and like those specific stuff due to memes, but overall it's going well. The Iberian coastline. So like this is the location. This is the place. What happened over here? Yeah, who is this person? That's what I want to know. Because we don't have any. Oh yeah. Well yeah, they don't have voices in this. Oh, bye bye. Yeah, see you later, I guess. Have a good day. Where was I? Oh yeah. And here, I was getting ready for a 3 days long search, not research. Did I have 5 people? Hello everybody. Hello. I'm just reading the fun story. I am very awkward. I'm very sorry. What a relief. We were all really worried that we might never be able to find you. We managed to find them thanks to the help from Miss Amiya here. I went down a lot. I'm sorry. Okay. Amiya? Are you two acquainted? Not a good time for a reunion. It can wait until we take out the sea monsters. Scatty, are those organisms the Seaborns Dr. Calcit mentioned? They're sea terrors, to be specific, the less sophisticated ones among them. And they're probably here for me. Oh, what did you do? Sea terrors? I hear the sticky noise of something vicious slithering against the rocks. Sounds fun. When I turn to face the origin of the unsettling noise, I smell the heavy, wet scent of brine. Oh, that's horrible. That's not good. I wonder. I hope it's not a very strong smell, but it's a heavy one nonetheless. Oh, what the heck? Yo, these look wrong. This looks so wrong. Look at these things, tendrils and everything, bro. Whoa, the amount of funny stuff people can draw with that. Anyways, ignoring that part. At the end of my gaze awaits strange monsters, unlike distortions, unlike abnormalities, unlike anything, and I mean anything I'd ever seen. It is as though the sea itself, is encroaching on the island. I can't English today. I'm so tired. But it's fine. I was almost certain that we weren't at the Great Lake, but I'm not so sure anymore. I don't think you're at the Great Lake because those abnormalities seem quite strange, nonetheless. Her experiences with the thick scent of brine at the Great Lake must have put her in a wary mood. as Ishmael seemed to be a lot more apprehensive about these monsters than anyone else. I need to drink water. Hold up. I might have these as like separate parts, maybe, because I don't think I'll encounter all of the stuff in this particular stream. But I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna see how this is gonna go. Do you think those creatures could be whales or mermaids? I don't know. The Great Lake and the outskirts are full of unexplored mysteries after all. Quite literally. I mean, like, if you put it in like real life terms in like a way, it's like, yeah, like most of the ocean, like IRL, is like not really fully explored yet. So it's like the Great Lake, and most of the ocean hasn't been explored. Like technically, the areas have been found, but like what's underneath, that's the true mystery. Anyways, ignoring that bit. I don't want to be awkward for that. This will be for later. Anyways, Dante, what do your senses say? It's unclear. I'd say the closest comparison I could make is with the whales, but even that's not conclusive. Huh? More enemies on the horizon. We should prepare for battle. Oh, it's time to fight. Yeah. More bloodshed. Yeah. Doesn't seem like we can talk things out with them though. So let's take them out. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, look at this. This is so cool. I love this artwork. This will be my wallpaper.
Limbus company の皆さんとご一緒できて
Oh yeah, I bought that. I forgot. Or is that like from the store? It's fine. All right, let's do this. So, what are these goods? What do you guys have? Interesting. Target has with sinking, class power +1. Start at 33% health, or somewhere around there. Convert all coins on the scale to unbreakable coins. Why? On hit without cracking, inflict 3 sinking. On hit, inflict 1 nervous impairment. Max stat 30. At 30 stacked, become staggered. Then take fixed damage equal to the 25% HP and remove this effect. That's not good. If the target has 6+ sinking, clash power +1. My fault. Combat start. At 33% HP, convert the final coin on the skill to unbreakable coin. That sucks. Inflict 2+ sinking count. Inflict 1 nervous impairment. On hit without cracking. Inflict 2 sinking. On hit, inflict 1 nervous impairment. What do you guys think? Okay, so these are skills. What the hell? Inflict 2 more sinking potency on hit against targets without sinking. Why? Oh yeah, that means. Well, what is this then? On top of the Nether Sea brand. What is this? Sinners on top of Nether Sea brand at turn end. Take fixed damage equal to 5% HP and gain 3 nervous impairment. Okay. Greatly increases the nervous impairment stack sea pairs on top of Nether Sea brand inflict against sinners. Nether Sea brand's influence expands towards sinner territory with each passing turn. Stage 1, Sea Terror territory. Excuse me. Stage 2 affects 2 frontmost sinners. Stage 3 affects 5 frontmost sinners. Stage 4 affects all sinners. That's horrible. That sucks. I don't think it's too bad though. So let's see. So these guys have lower bids. These have higher bids. It's like in the middle for these 3. I'm most likely gonna go for the 2 skill ones because those are really annoying to deal with. I think this is fine for now.
시간 끌 것 없이 모두를 치워.
I am part of the 99% of Limbus company players who don't read. Fabulous.
このまま行けば
Alright,
敵
alright,
を食
let's
い
do
止めら
this.
れます
Alright. We're gonna do that. I forgot what do you have again?
불필요한 관심은 사양하죠.
That's a lot of words, ma'am. That's a lot of words. I don't want to read all this. What? Reading in a game that's dedicated to its story? How absurd. How preposterous. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah. Let's go with all blue. Let's go with like all the same colors. This is probably not gonna end up well. I will never read skills. Screw off. Get off of me.
敵
Oh,
は
there's
金を売
more?
っていま
How
す
many of these could we? Oh, there's 12. So there's like 7 on the field. I just need to kill one more and then we can Alright, that's not that bad. Let's go with yeah,
시간 끌 것 없이
Jack.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
効果的な攻撃でした
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나. 고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
Let's go. This is sick. Whoa, what? I didn't even notice that. What's up with it?
このまま行けば敵を食い
Wait, I
止め
wanna
られ
see.
ます
Oh, I can't see that. What? Yo, that could be used for so many horrible things I will not speak of. Anyhow, let's go with all this because I don't think it's worth spending the good skills yet.
넌 튀울 수도 없겠구나.
We use it when it's fun time.
깔끔하게 물었군. 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
Oh, it's over. Oh, never mind. Whoops. Okay. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Here we go. All remaining enemies have retreated to the sea. Good work, everyone. Didn't think I'd have to deal with anything remotely like this outside the Great Lake. Excuse me. You can say that again. It would have taken us the whole day if that Scatty character didn't occupy the other half while Miss Rabbit helped us from a distance. As we were catching our breath after the battle, I heard a brief hum. When I turned to look at its source, I saw Scatty glaring at me with palpable alarm. Yes, this is correct. Strange people who transform. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And a head of clock? Why you gotta say it that way? What, are you disgusted by the head of a clock? I guess they're both technically true. Well, it's nothing more than a theory at this point. I think they have a lot to do with the dimensional door we're supposed to be investigating. Oh, they're part of like a, okay, interesting. Nice to meet you, I guess. Whoa. I only hear a ticking clock. Oh yeah, I forgot. She can't understand this, which is quite unfortunate. I mean, it would be really funny if she did. Anyways. That's because only us Seers can hear Dante's voice. Wait a minute. Huh? What's up? I know, I'm just wondering how Miss Amiya can seemingly understand Dante. Yeah, what's going on here? Huh? Yeah, it's completely flew. It completely flew over my head. I didn't even question how weird this is. Yeah, same here, buddy. Haha. Their voice sounds like a ticking clock to me, too. But I don't know. It's almost like I can sense what they're trying to say. What kind of emotion they're trying to convey. Oh, so it's like Virgil? Okay. Her explanation reminded me of the Blue Boy in Sinclair's past, but I didn't quite feel the uncanny sensation from Amiya that I felt from them. How strange. So she can read me, kinda like how Virgil's can? See, I told you. I guess. Well, I don't think it's a bad thing. Or is it? Or is it? No, I forgot the entire bit anyways. That's true. It's been a bit of a hassle to always need Faust or Honglu to translate for you, Dante. Oh, well that's quite convenient actually. I guess like the story writers might have gotten like what to the bits like I don't want to keep on writing the bits for Honglu and Faust where they have to explain what Dante is saying to the characters and instead make one of the characters sort of understand Dante, which makes sense. Which makes sense in a way. That's nice though. That's nice. Because like I feel like there could be more to it. I like to know exactly how she can understand Dante, but I don't think we've got the luxury of time to sit down and figure this out. I mean, kinda. So are we heading back? Sounds like a plan. It's not like we know anything anywhere else. Excuse me. It's not like we know anywhere else to go, right? Oh, and Miss Rabbit here will be tagging along to. I screwed it up. Okay. Oh, and Miss Rabbit here. Well, this is really bothering me. And Miss Rabbit here will be tagging along too. That's not okay. Pain. Sad. She said she'd help us find our way back. I really wish these sinners speak along with her. It would be really nice. It gives that feeling again that I'm not too sure, but yeah. I'm glad to be working with you two. Also, Miss Ishmael, Mr. Yi Sang, took the words right out of my mouth. You've already helped us plenty, and you clearly know a lot more about this place than we do. Oh, shit show. Okay. The journey is long. Perhaps embarking on it, the sun's fall would be wise. Okay. How long's the journey? No idea. Really rare. It's not like we have a clock with us. Alright. I do know that it's not very far though. We just need to walk along the coastline for a bit. Scatty quietly points in my direction. My brain is not braining today. Oh, there's 6 people. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. I apologize for not speaking correctly. Or like pronouncing anything correctly. I'm very awkward. I'm very sorry. But I'm trying my best. So continuing on. Oh, Dante. Can't tell. Oh, shoot, wait, that's wrong. Oh, Dante can't tell us the time because we're not on time. I mean, they're not on. Because they're not on time. Thank you, Honglu. Then, why the clock hit? I don't. Oh, yeah. You. Oh, yeah, how did you? Okay. I didn't exactly choose to get myself a clock-shaped head. Then what? Okay. Crazy. That's wild. Yes. I looked away from Scatty's inquisitive eyes. Yes, which were quite solidly fixed on my head. Yeah, because it's unusual for someone to have a clock head, you see. Anyways, the coasts of Iberia, I keep on, are hardly good places for people to live. Really? I didn't know that. That's quite interesting. Perhaps I'll look into that eventually. Excuse me. Those things can go anywhere in this world, but they thrive at places that meet the ocean. I guess they want the feeling of the sea, unless something's up. So how did people manage to build a village at a place like this? Okay, that sounds like they weren't supposed to be able to make a village in a place like this. Quite fascinating. I sure hope that we do not encounter strange people with strange limbs and such, where it could be used for so many horrible reasons in art-related issues. Anyways, the monsters are called seaborns or sea terrors. Yes, while it is true that they pose certain difficulties, they were hardly the kind of monsters with the strength to bring scourge and drive out the local populace. So, interesting, okay. Don't judge them based on the brief skirmish. She's just telling us to be on our guard, right? Right. Scatty, I think that's correct. Scatty can be a bit curt. But she's not a bad person. I sure hope she's not a bad person. I sure hope that we don't fight her. Well, thank you, Zach Beck. I sure hope I'm doing good. All right. I don't think she said anything wrong. Nothing rules out the existence of stronger variants of these creatures being out there. Oh, really? Scatty's concern only served to fan my curiosity, but something about her expression communicated that I probably shouldn't pry, so I quietly quickened my pace as we walked to the village. Alright. Nice. I want the other artwork though. It's nice. It's better.
또 한 줄 길을 담고
Hello.
핏물진 길일 뿐이지만
That's nice.
세월이 지나면
Ooh, story time. Story
홍로는
time.
그제야 알게 되겠지.
Ooh, what?
이 홍로가
So,
뭘 바꾸었는지.
some people. Just be about to check it. Be careful with old USBs, because you might not even know what could be on it. It's best to have like some sort of like, I forgot what it was, but like it's like an extra program. Like it can pop up like a test window, basically, or so, like some type of like application where you could use your computer, but like if you were to download something, like you could check on it, and if it's like a virus, it won't affect your actual computer. So you should probably try that and test the USB. Yeah. Yes. I swear, bro. I swear I could level up more than that. It's from last year. FRCC. FRC. I don't know what FRC is. I'm afraid to search it up, so I'll probably look at it later. So some people wanted to see the stuff, I think, or like yeah, I already did a bunch of polls. This is not the actual amount. I pulled a lot. It's fine. It's year 7 stuff. Okay. I'm not too sure what year 7 means in that sort of case, but alright. Excuse me. Alright, so fun egos and stuff. Collaboration ones. So I took time to get this stuff. That's interesting. So it's like the name of the, from what I heard, operators? Stuff with robots. Oh, I love robots. Those were that's I'll probably look into that then. Yeah, robots, like robotic stuff, all the other extra goods. It's nice. Anyhow, command meltdown. So this one was I heard like a lot from other people saying like this is basically fluid sack, but better in damage, which is quite fascinating in a way. If the main target has burn or rupture, final power +3. Oh, whoa, that's actually pretty good actually for a rupture team, burn team. That's nice. Before attack, deal 1+% damage for every 1 rupture potency plus rupture count on the main target, max 25%. Interesting. If this unit has hardened shell barrier, what is this? Turn start, gain stack divide by 3, defense level up to max 3, rounded down. Immediately before getting hit by an enemy, consume half of the hardened shell barrier and gain protection equal to the stack consumed once per turn, rounded up. Turn end, lose 3 stack. First robotics competition in, I'm gonna guess Washington. Yeah, probably. That's nice actually. That's very nice. Good luck with that. Good luck in your competition. If this, yeah, I already read that bit. Yeah, turn end, lose 3 stack, max stack 10. Quite unfortunate. This is not good. Are you fatal in any other like slash? Oh wait, no. Actually, yeah. It would be really nice to see like slash and blunt like pierce resistances for when it corrodes. But yeah, that's nice. After attack, gain 10 hardened shell barrier. Heal self and one ally with the least HP percentage by 30% of this unit's max HP. If this unit is at max HP, heal 2 other allies instead. Well, I actually use this ego a bit. You know Australia, right? Oh no. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I thought WA was like somewhere in America. My apologies. I didn't know it was like somewhere in Australia. Isn't Australia the place where it's like full of very fun creatures, including kangaroos that know how to kill you? Oh, that place is funny. I wish to like visit there sometime. I seen videos about it. Like there's like a giant spider over there. It's like, oh yeah, that's perfect. That would be so funny for so many different reasons. Especially for people who are like new to Australia. It's nice. I live there and awesome. hello there from a person from Australia. Anyway, it was that's nice. That's cool. Excuse me. Newcastle, yeah. Yeah, I heard about that one. It's like it's funny too. The name is very funny, and it's like a ridiculously large spider. It's like it's stupid and it's like funny at the same time. But yeah. So these like egos and stuff. Hold on. No, it's these ones right here. Is that right? Let me go to like a fresh one somewhere, so that I can look at the list of egos. Yeah. So like these egos right over here. Snake season. Crazy. Snake season. Should you want to see them fall from the trees and such. So for this stuff, so like these are egos from like the I think operators from Arknights. Is that right? Because like there's this one over here. Who's this? It's very hard to see. Ling or Link? I think that's right. I'm gonna unsub that. And this one is Scatty. Yeah, Scatty. She looks really nice in this artwork, but like I wouldn't say. Excuse me. She's like nice, like this good looking in like the story and stuff. I've seen pictures of her character in like the actual official Arknights gameplay, and it's a lot better. But that's just my opinion. It's probably like cool for other people. But yeah. And it's like I saw a video from a specific guy. He makes like what's it? Limbus company and Arknights content, and he made a prediction on these 4 egos and stuff. He was right on all 4. It was absolutely hilarious. Like I did not expect, and then I realized, oh yeah, he plays Arknights too, so he knows like what's gonna go together, like what goes well with what. I mean, it's like he looked at like these 3. It's like these ones are like pretty good guesses, and then this one's like obvious. This one's very obvious. We have wife and Arknight's wife. Like this is really good artwork. Especially for like this one right over here. It's like all of these are really good, and it's like all the extra stuff is like really cool. How much hours you got? I have 55.6 hours. Let me double check actually. I also do mobile, so I have 600.7 hours of playtime. And that does not include the amount of time I had on my cellular device. There we go. Very fun, very fun. I have been doing a lot of stuff. I've been doing a lot of mirror dungeons to get all those hours, and it's like very time consuming. Yeah. It is not fun. It is not fun to play on the end game. So it's fun to play when on like a fresh new account. I don't know how much time I got on my phone. So well, yeah, it doesn't check hours. I don't think on like your phone. What, 2 theater? Oh, what 2 theater? Oh wait a minute. Wait, it has that? Was it Detour Tales? Let me go all the way over here. Holy, whoa! They actually have it. That's sick. That's nice. Yeah, and then like I also redeemed like most of this stuff. I'm missing this thing in particular, which is really annoying. But yeah. I'm gonna get these last. I don't really need those. But yeah. What? I feel like I'm missing some stuff in like these teams. This isn't like, okay, this is like somewhat of a sinking team. This is like my best rupture team. I don't know if this is like a good combination of stuff, but I took a look at some of my IDs and they look pretty good together. And like especially this one. I read the passive for this one. The one ally with the least SP heals 10 SP at turn end if there is another ally from the same faction. And it's like, look at these. What sucks is that you can get like all these Hazel Pack IDs in the season 6 area, but two of them, was it Ryoshu Mao branch and Otis Mao branch, they're stuck in the season 5 pass, which kind of sucks because you can't really make like a full-on Hazel Pack team because those two are like stuck in season 5. They're not even in standard fare, which sucks, and like you can only get them in the, I think, event area. I wanted these two, especially Kumo Captain Ishmael. I mean, look at this. Yo, not this bit. Yo, look at this. Like it's sick. It's awesome. I also like spent some more time to get La Mancha Land stuff. And look at this. And like look bro. Like look at this. This is sick. Hold on, wait. Yeah. Look, this is awesome. Anyways, ignoring that part. Yeah. Anyways, back to what I was doing. back to the story. This hardly looks like a village. It's more like the ruins of one, isn't it? I mean, yeah. It doesn't seem like they've done any proper upkeep to this place. Not in a while, at least. They're really here, living together. What? The strange buildings tell the stories of former prosperity from a bygone era. Bygone? Like bygone days? Like the egos? Okay, anyways. I'm stuck out on 5:30 in Kanto 5. Oh dear. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to skip this temporarily. I'll be right back to reading it. Hold on, let me find that. I'll be right back to read that. Where is it? 5:30. Don't tell me. Oh no. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, so there's like a way you can actually do this. I mean, you mostly want like, it doesn't really matter if you have base Ishmael or you don't. This is why Ishmael also works really well, and Mulder Office is like okay. Hold on, let me check base Ishmael really quick. Base Ishmael. Oh, she has defense. Yeah, this is why Ishmael also works with. I'm so under level. I mean, you can't be that under level. You could beat it in like if you're level 35 for like all your sinners in a way. I mean, that's like a bit too high, but like you can scathe pass through with like level 25 sinners. It's not too bad. You can basically choose it if you want. It's not too difficult in a way. I mean, I could do a demonstration really quick. Actually, yeah, go through here. Where's it? So for this, so you can use base Ishmael for this if you want to. You don't really have to. You mostly want to use like a version of Ishmael that has like a block. Like I recommend Zwei because she's a really good tank and she can do like really good blocks, like damage blocking. And then for like was it you can was it for the other bit you can use like Sinclair, specifically for the one who shall grip.
다 해볼게요.
Let me see if there's one I can borrow. This one. So this is basically your this is the closest thing for your layout. I got the bunny ego sharpness of the tears on my team. Sharpness of the tears. Ego sharpness of the tears. Where was that? I forgot. Wait, is it? It's Rodion, isn't it? Let's see. Oh yeah, the sword sharpened with tears. So you got that? That's pretty nice actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. It's not that bad. It's like one of the best ones so far from what I heard. I'm gonna try to do this bit and like demonstrate how you might want to do this fight. So this is the loadout. You can use base Ishmael. I recommend you borrowing a support for the one who shall grip Sinclair, because it's a good ID for this fight. That's what you really want for the majority of it. Yeah, I got one from there. Manager. Yeah. Manager Lamanchalan is like really good, but you would most likely want to have like the other blood fiends to go with her. She's like good. She just needs like the blood fiends to help as like a support, which really sucks in a way. But yeah, it's a good idea. It's really good. It just like it could be better with the other blood fiends to go with it.
목표 위치로 돌격 중.
Yeah. Okay, so for this bit, for this entire fight, you mostly want to do like this type of stuff. So what you want to do the block skill for the majority of the fight. You want to block against attacks that are targeting Sinclair for the main part, and then you want to do this basically. All right. So it's a really good setup for if you know what you're doing with this. Do that, and then so yeah. Stop falling. Everything is falling around me. That's quite unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, so You don't want to do that. Hold on. Let me put this up. And then you could do like something like this. And then, yeah, so you want Ishmael to take all the hits. Make sure that Sinclair does not get hit by any other attacks. And yeah, that's basically the best setup that you can have for the majority of the fight. Yeah, so you can have all these as defense skills, and then you wanna save these. These are gonna be used for during the Ricardo, like the actual full-on Ricardo fight. Save your skill 3s, and yeah, save the skill 3s for Ricardo to what's it, during his coupon phase. Like what was it? Hold on. I need to finish up with it. Do this. That was right. Oh no, wrong thing. And then this can go to here. And this can go to here. So what you want to do, and you want to take this, and do that. So then these come unopposed, and you can kill the other enemies. Basically, Sinclair is you're not supposed to let him get hit by any attacks. You want him to mostly do unopposed attacks for the majority of the fights. And then for Ishmael, you want to use her defense skill to aggro everything, to attack her instead. like this. And because she has aggro, the majority of the skills should be targeting her. Yeah. These are just defense skills that are not really going to be too big of a deal. He's panicked. Yeah. You want you want the one who grips Sinclair but without any egos, because if he has egos and he has negative 45 sanity, he will corrode and it will be a really big issue. Right now he's like tweaking, but anyways, it's not too bad. In some cases you can use Ishmael's like other skills. If you're in like a situation like this, like there's like 2 skills targeting her, you could use the defense skills for those 2, and then have a random skill to be her skill 1, skill 2, skill 3. It could be mostly choose like skill 2 or skill 3 skills on the enemies over here, like this. In case like Sinclair panics, so which is like really annoying in some cases. Yeah, there we go. He's back. We want to do this. Probably clash. Anyway. And then we'll have these skills go over here. And yeah. So there's that. You still want to keep on saving these skills, the Sinclair's skill 3s for the majority of the fights. And again, you check to see who is targeting Sinclair, and then block those attacks. Let me see. Oh, so I can just do that instead, and have you do this instead. Alright, nice. I'll have you attack him, and then 2 skills on these guys. There we go. not a lot of damage, sadly. You have to be extra careful. You don't want Sinclair to always go panicking too much, because it would be an issue if it's like multiple skills targeting him and you don't have like enough skills from Ishmael to block the attacks. So, have them all block these. This guy is staggered, so you can kill him with this. I'll probably demonstrate it with like this Ishmael. But yeah, this is basically how it's supposed to be laid out. You have it like this. You want to block the majority of these skills over here. And if you want to have these do that, these skills are targeting like those with one, or you could target the other enemy instead, so you can have more damage, like clear out the area quicker. You stagger too. Cool. This is good. Sadly, the twink is panicking again. So you could have it like this with Ishmael attacking instead of Sinclair. I mean, you could just have it like this instead. You mostly want her to defend against the counters. Part I failed on this is the last way. Oh, the last way. So this part. Alright, so this is basically how you want the things to be set up. You want to keep on defending against Ricardo. What was it? In this fight, Ishmael doesn't really die unless everyone else dies, which is not great. Oh shoot, wait, I should have saved that. That's fine. I could probably get that skill back eventually. Something like this. You don't want it with Sinclair having good sanity. Oh, I forgot. Oops. Yeah. Don't do that. I forgot. He has like a sort of counter. I think. Did he have a counter? I forgot. Yeah, he had like a counter. Let me see. So have these two, and then kill this guy off. Try to damage him a little bit more. Yeah. And then he's gonna be dead. Yeah. And then here, I think this isn't look right, but yeah, I think this is correct. Yeah, I think this is somewhat. Yeah. Block these.
위험인물 발견.
Hopefully this is.
제압할게.
You want Sinclair to use his skill 3s against Ricardo because then it needs to do like a lot more damage. Kill this guy real quick. And here we go. So he's staggered. You can do as much damage as you can now,
위험인물 발견. 제압할게.
which is really good. And then it should be inching from being dead really soon.
최선의 방어를.
Yeah, right here. No games. Complete and total extermination.
이게 답이 아니었다고?
Yeah, and that's basically how you
당연한 결과죠.
beat
저는 선택받았으니까.
5-30,
그렇겠죠?
but explained horribly. I'm gonna let me try this again, but with base Ishmael instead. Let me find Sinclair really quick. Yeah, this one. So, yeah, enter.
명령에 따를게요. 효율적이라면.
So this one is for base Ishmael. you want base Ishmael to take all the attacks. And if the fight is set up in a way where you don't like it, you can retry it.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
You're supposed to be blocking. You're supposed to be blocking. That's not how it's supposed to be. Hold on. I did not read the speed, didn't I? Yeah, my centers are too low level. For like, their bases are too low level to actually do that. But that's kind of how it is. So this. So you mostly want to target like, was it when you're fighting in 530? If any of the enemies target Sinclair, you want to use Ishmael's defense skill. So for this one, why Ishmael is actually like really good for this type of fight, because she can block. She has aggro when using her defense skill. Is that right? Or no, it's not it. Where's her aggro be? I think. Defensive stance. Games. Yeah. So Why Ishmael is really good because she has aggro. Oh, I can up-tie you? I didn't know you could do that. I'm not gonna do that though because that's a waste of stuff. Yeah. Base Ishmael is fine. So yeah, so Y Ishmael is good. Has Y Ishmael use her defense skills against enemies using attacking skills on Sinclair. Make sure you save Sinclair's skill 3s. Self-destructive purge. So save these during the fight. You can use any of these two skills to help like slowly take down each enemy. And you just keep the cycle up until wave 3. And when it hits wave 3, you want to continue on like doing defense skills. Don't have Sinclair attack Ricardo. Have Sinclair attack the other 2 enemies instead. Have Ishmael block the attacks from Ricardo, and then like keep on blocking attacks from Ricardo until you see is Sync Association East Section 3 doing good. For Burn, yeah, in a way, but like I wouldn't say she's like entirely good in like solo, like in trying to fight against Ricardo. I don't know, like you basically there you can cheese Ricardo, or you can use like highly leveled sinners to help you fight instead. It's gonna be really difficult, but I guess that I'm not sure, but yeah, Sync Association E Section 3 Dawn is good for burn, but isn't like really good for like normal combat. That's basically what most burn IDs are for. Like they're good for mirror dungeons in particular. You don't really want to use burn IDs for main Kanto related reasons, which is quite unfortunate. I don't have that, so it's sad. Anyway, I wanna go back to the story really quick and continue reading, because I didn't get to hear yet. I didn't get to read this bit yet. Shoot, my phone is going to die. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna close stream because it's getting late for me. So awesome. Anyhow. This hardly looks like a village. It's more like the ruins of one, isn't it? It doesn't seem like they've done any proper upkeep to this place. Not in a while, at least. She helped me in the Kanto 4 Spice Bush. Well, like, the current, like, newer IDs nowadays, they could basically help you beat Spice Bush. Spice Bush is supposed to be like a really difficult wall boss in Kanto 4, but after seeing some people actually like do stuff, like getting IDs to fight in Kanto 4, Spice Bush is becoming less of like a difficult boss in a way, as long as you upgrade your sinners. I mean, like, the game is giving away like a lot of free stuff, so like mostly during the 2 funny new player events where you can get free stuff if you log on daily, and one of them gives you XP tickets and like the tier 4 kind. I think that's what they're called. Really good for upgrading your sinners. So that I tried out using a new account and got some decent pulls, and I immediately got like a fully leveled sinner through the daily tickets and rewards. So it's, yeah, it makes like a lot of fights like a lot easier, like the early fights. Overall, it's just like the first 2 Kantos are really time consuming, and they don't really have that much story, so they're kind of boring to deal with. You mostly want to like get past everything. The best, like, you actually see like the story getting better when it hits Hell's Chicken, and it's like really funny. It's like those Gordon Ramsay bits. It's so, my main sinner are uptight max. Which sinner? Which sinner? I don't recommend you uptying sinner, like base sinners to max. I recommend you upgrading like other sinners to max uptime instead. Like not the base sinners, like their ID versions. Yeah. I mean, you could do that if you know what you're doing, because I've seen people with like base Hong Lu soloing against Lei Heng, and it's like really funny. But like, oh wait, that's spoilers. My apologies. Yeah. Rob Hammer and stuff. Okay. Yeah. It's fun. Okay. Where was I? It doesn't seem like they've done any proper upkeep to the place. Not in a while, at least. Let me drink something. Yeah. Excuse me. They're really here, living together. Oh shoot, my phone. I'll just hold on to it. The strange buildings tell the story of former prosperity from a bygone era. Our steps leave no footprints on the wet, muddy ground. On it, I see a rotting sign marked with the name Pharaoh Murta. Everywhere I look in this village, I see evidence of long, silent abandonment. We don't see these kinds of abandoned-looking ruins often in the city, either. Yeah, that's fair. Well, yeah, there's always someone or something out there waiting to capitalize on that free real estate. Free real estate. Be it a syndicate or a corporation, and fix it up better than this at least. It's free real estate. Yeah. So where are the sinners? I don't know, man. They gotta be somewhere. Where the hell is that? Yeah. Oh, it's just ruins. There's more ruins. Ah, there's a clearing down there where we were entrapped betwixt a twain of great great hardships, narrowing winds against our sail. I think I know exactly who that is. Oh. And that is when young Ishmael boomed, her command most resonant. Yeah, I think I know who exactly that is. Say no more. Yeah. I didn't even have to try to search for them. That unmistakably sonorous and familiar voice echoing triumphantly between the empty buildings. That's Don Quixote's voice when she's sharing her adventurous tales. God dang it. And she was standing atop a low podium like an actor on stage, regaling a group of people in rags with tales of our adventures like a traveling thespian. Thespian? Yes. Answers, ye dogs! Oarsmen, 'tis the moment I, Ishmael, the first mate of vessel Mistopheles, shall never— Ah! Stop! Hold on! Just what do you think you're doing? Young Ishmael, unhand my mouth, for I was just about to regale them with the most fantastic tale of adventures at the great Manager Esquire. Verily, thou hast returned with Manager Esquire safely in tow. What? They found Clockhead? Oh shit, Sherlock. Okay. A burning clock for a head? How strange. Look at these homeless people. So, in a way. I wonder why they're here. Oh shoot. Never mind, my apologies. Okay. When I was a child, I heard a story about a legendary Sarkaz with a flaming head. It's not, I don't think that's him. Why would someone like that visit our humble village? I don't know. I guess I think it's because we were sucked into some mysterious abnormality. Ignoring that part. While their exterior may carry elements that inspire fear in some, there is no cause for alarm. I'm Mersol. Mersol is Mersol. Yeah, it's the tweet. They might look like that, but they're Dante, our manager, and the rest are this person. Okay, when I look more into it, it's like this is nice. I don't like the face though. Oh, hello. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Who are you two? Yes. They're two very nice people who helped us find Dante, and this is Miss Amiya, leader of the Rhodes Island, I think. And this is Miss Scotty, their operator. Oh, okay. They'll be coming along with us for a little while. Eh? With us? Yes. We believe that the dimensional door, which we at Rhodes Island are investigating, has something to do with why you suddenly woke up here in Iberia. As Amiya was beginning the sinners up to speed. Oh, as Amiya was bringing the sinners up to speed. Ah. The villagers who were staring at us curiously approached us. Yet our conversation managed to convince them that we're not a threat. I sure hope so. Ah, you are friends of our saviors. Saviors? Verily, shut up, Don. Verily, 'tis quite the grand title. Yet that is indeed the word by which we address. To be more precise, by saviors, they are referring to only Faust and Otis. Okay. Nice. I guess it's because anyways. This thing does not seem to be it should not be considered savior in their eyes. I guess, or does not consider to be saviors in their eyes. But it's funny. Faust gave me a light nod when we made eye contact, but I could tell that her lips were drawing a very, very subtle smiling arc. That's nice. So I'm guessing something did happen. They were quite mistrustful upon our initial arrival. I wonder why. What business do outsiders have here? Well, what if they're from the Inquisition? I got this. What if they're from the Inquisition? Yeah. Oh no. What do we do after we went through to get here? Calm yourselves, everyone. None of them are carrying what appears to be their scriptures or lamps. Let's first try to see who they are. Man, I don't think they're gonna trust us anytime soon. I sure hope so. I mean, I sure hope they do trust us. They're all old curmudgeons. I have never seen that word before in my entire life. Let's STNC, then PTSD. Yes. You can't do that, Ryoshu. We can't pillage their storage depots. It looks like they already have it hard enough as it is. Oh, you're gonna go too soon? Alright. Have a great day then. See you soon or later. Bye. I guess. I'm sorry for being awkward. I don't think STNC is a good way to get started either. So should we just find help elsewhere? Just look at how thin their arms are. Yeah, unlike you. Hey, I don't think they're in any shape to help us out. Perhaps we could inquire as to our whereabouts. Here we are to decide our lodging. While the landscape is certainly reminiscent of U-Corp's, but I don't recall seeing or learning about any place that looks like this, though I can't say I've been to every corner of U-Corp. I ask again, what business do outsiders have here? Alright. Their fingers are tightening around the grips of their weapons. Prolonged silence will most likely turn this into a hostile encounter. We can't have that. Hi, we're from Limbus Company. We're fixers of justice. God damn it. Yeah, that. Fixers of justice. Oi, don't you know when to keep it down? Fixers? That over there. It's a ship blueprint, isn't it? Are you looking to repair a vessel by any chance? All these construction materials seem to suggest so. Chief, this does not concern you. It's not something a mere outsider can understand. Curious, I've never seen an energy source like this before. Have you run the tests to rule out any stability issues? It seems to power the heat exchanger via some method comparable to the utilization of fusion energy. Fusion energy. Have you any thought on this, Miss Faust? The general design structure is somewhat old-fashioned, but there certainly are inspired parts to this design, particularly with the usage of the core energy source. While its stability would need to further be studied, this technology seemed to be incredibly energy efficient. I'm gonna need to look at a dictionary. I am gonna actually need to look at a dictionary for like the majority of these words, because I have never ever seen someone use strange, absurd words. These words are understandable, but I have seen them been said in this very story. Oh no, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is this? It's here somewhere, right? What the hell? Curmudgeons. Yes. I don't even know what that is. I need to search that up. You identified all of that merely by glancing at this blueprint? Yes. You must be the village chief then. If so, I have a proposition for you. Oh no. In return for assisting in their ship repair, we were promised a ride on their vessel. Miss Faust has theorized that perhaps by going out to sea, we may be able to find a way to return to whence we came. Does that mean we can find a way back somewhere out there in the sea? Yeah. Nothing is certain yet, Dante. At this moment, we are working based on a hunch. Really fast. Are you using your Faust Discord server yet, or something? A hunch? Sensing the implicit omen in her choice of words, I slowly turn around to look at Faust, who nodded solemnly in response. If we're really in a different world, even her has to be no issues were encountered in the repair process. Faust smiles faintly as she looks around, then pulls me in by my hands. She whispers in a low voice, "My connection to is currently operating at a suboptimal level, Dante." Okay. My words. My mouth is swindled. in a way. It is not fun because I can't speak properly. Anyways, so it's still connected at least. I sure hope so. Indeed, it is, however, even exchanges of simple information are taking up to dozens of hours by current calculation. Well, that's not good. Is this a warp train situation because we're in a different dimension? The cause should be identical. We have been connected to an unidentified, unpredictable dimension. Makes sense. However, Faust is aware that the pathway to our original dimension is yet to close this time, unlike the situation back aboard the warp train. So to get back to where we came from. Indeed, traveling through the pathway is the most feasible solution. And from that, you came up with the whole plan to repair the ship and sail out to sea? Yeah. Yes. Well, I am also a genius after all. Shut up. Okay. Amiya conjured that we probably came through a dimensional door of sorts. Looks like that dimensional door might be what Faust is looking for. Perhaps. With high likelihood, yes. At least there's a way back. I find myself calming down a little. Okay. Oh, speaking of which, when do you think you can wrap up the repair job? It's just how the saying goes. Rome was not built in a day. So this contraption, I don't even know how long it has passed, but with this contraption, this boat that they're building is going to take a long time to even build in the first place. Even with that much help. Excuse me. Okay. As fortune should have it, a majority of the most time-consuming parts of the repair have already been completed by the local... Oh, never mind. Maybe it would be finished in a day. It shouldn't take us more than a day or two to get its core parts shaped again. Executive Manager. Simp. Okay. We'll be staying here a few more days then. How did you manage last night? Well, like I said earlier, we've been keeping ourselves busy for you. Okay, we've been keeping ourselves busy looking for you this whole time. We took turns helping with the repairs and resting, but I doubt any of us got a proper night's rest. Still, you weren't cold. Excuse me. Still, we weren't cold, thanks to the villagers who kept the fire going for us all night. Good job. Not to mention how they helped us a ton with that local map they drew us. Oh, also, Chief handed us this earlier. What's the door? My mouth is... Okay. Excuse me. Ah, looks like a sack looks like a sack to collect water. Give it here. I know how to get that installed. It must be to repay Miss Faust and Miss Otis's efforts at repairing their ship. Yet, the service they provide us is certainly quite generous, even when taking the transactional nature into account. They're really giving us the best treatment they can, huh? As for food, we managed to fill ourselves with some cookies and bread Rhodia keeps in her pockets. Didn't want to eat into their food supply when they're already pretty tight, you know. Yeah. Since she carries enough cookies and bread for 12... since she carries enough cookies and bread for 12 people. That's a lot, man. Really? You remind me of the fat ass from Uma Musume. I haven't gone and played that yet, but I've seen a lot of videos about it. Anyhow, they did offer us some nosh, those dried fish things, but we refused. I ain't about taking food from the needy. Yeah, you were homeless yourself. We can understand that. Remember, okay? No need to concern yourselves so much with our hospitality. You have done more than enough to earn your keep. I turned around to look at the source of that low, rumbling voice, and saw an old man in an outfit that seemed to distinguish itself among the other villagers. There you are, Chief. Is there a place for us to stay the night? We do have places to shelter from the misty humidity, at the very least. There's an empty building there, so feel free to occupy it for the night. Oh, are you sure? I mean, I don't mind sleeping in the streets myself. Hey, speak for yourself. I've been looking forward to sleeping with a roof over my head since like yesterday. Yeah. You'll catch a cold sleeping in the elements in this environment, which is fine by me. For the rest of you, well, we cannot afford to have the executive manager or our honored guests suffer that fate. Okay. Honored guests? Oh wait, hold on. Honored guests? Yes, honored guests. Hold on. I heard what happened from the four who left this in search of the executive manager. Excuse me. First, I would like to begin by imparting my infinite gratitude to you for finding and rescuing the executive manager. I hear that you are a leader at a pharmaceutical company. You call it a pharmaceutical company, but I don't think this is it. This acquaintance shall certainly come in handy in case our stay becomes significantly prolonged. I can't do it. I'm just surprised by her boldness to say something so materialistic when they're standing right there. Can I stay in your village too, Chief? Can I? Okay. The village chief took a brief glance at the hems by her right wrist, then nodded. Welcome to Pharaoh Murato. You're welcome to stay for as long as you want. And please, do let me know if you find yourselves without food. Our food supply may be tight, indeed, but we have enough to share with those who helped prepare the vessel. Ooh, you better not go back on your word later. I wonder what kind of local delicacies await. Dried fish like they were eating earlier, maybe. Alright, excuse me, sorry. Hey, Chief. What is it? Just how are you surviving out here? By the sea? Perhaps the question of how we are surviving may be somewhat misdirected. For we are only pursuing every possible avenue because we must survive. Suspicious. The chief responds to Scatty's perceived hostility with a hearty smile. After leaving some firewood for the night, he left. I'm going. Can't learn much more from here. Huh? You're going somewhere at this hour? Scatty, does this have something to do with the coast? I remember what you said before we got to the village. Something about how coasts are hardly good places to live in. Dante wants to know if this has something to do with the coast. Oh. Dante wants to know if this has something to do with the coast? Yes. You. Do you understand the eager language? Eager language. Yes. Eager language? No. Dante Scatty. Excuse me. Dante Scatty just spoken Igerian. I couldn't understand a word that Scatty and the chief's conversation because I don't speak Igerian. It may only be that there were enough lexical similarity between one of the city's languages and the language Scatty spoke in for them to comprehend the meaning. Weird coincidence. Anyway, I have some things to look into, something you're all too slow to see. You still have to tell us about it later. Please remember, you're not on a solo mission, Scatty. This is a team effort from Rhodes Island. Yeah, will do. Scatty nodded lightly before leaping off into the night, out of our sights. I'm kinda worried. She's not the best with people, but she's also pretty thoughtful. She'll be okay. Ah, should we head inside? The sun's starting to set already. Oh, yeah. We can probably just pick an unlit building and stay the night there, right? Trying our best to ignore the mood that was starting to turn awkward, we made our way into a nearby unoccupied building. Alright. So that was the story part. This is all I can muster for now. I'll probably like add more or talk about more of the story later on, but I can't at the moment since it's pretty late for me right now. So I will see you all probably in the next stream if possible. I'm gonna have to save for that, but yeah. I'm gonna claim these real quick. I will wish you all a good day, and yeah. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. See ya.